How you doing, guys? In today's video I'll present you 20 of my favorite, in my opinion, best exercises to start calisthenics. And obviously these are very beginner friendly. Well, most of them. Nevertheless, I think these exercises build up a great amount of strength and prepare you for more advanced skills. And before you start, don't forget to have a proper warm-up. To give these exercises some kind of structure, I divided them into push, pull, legs and core, and static. Push exercises have a focus on your abs, chest and triceps. Pull though focuses on your back and your biceps. Legs and core train legs and core. And static exercises engage everything, just in an isometric way. Let's get right into it. We start with the push exercises and one of my favorites, the pseudo planche push-up. In this push-up position you have your hands facing to the sides and then you lean forward so that your arms are at around your hip region. This exercise trains basically everything. The next exercise is the dip. Well, the calisthenics park where I am does not have two parallel bars, so I just do it on one. Not much to explain here, a great exercise for your shoulders. The next one are explosive and negative push-ups. Here you should put the focus on doing negatives slowly and controlled. Keeping a straight form and using the full range of motion is absolutely crucial here. And the same goes for the next exercise, the pike push-up. A killer for your triceps and your shoulders. Of course, the higher the pike push-up, the more difficult it will be as you have to push more body weight, but the more beneficial it can be. And the last exercise in the push session is the bench dip. A cool exercise which you can do easily also at home, you just need a chair. Or a couch, whatever. If it's too difficult, you can also bring your legs a bit closer to your body. But that might be a bit too easy. Alright, now the pull exercises. Number one is the Australian pull-up. I love this one, it's one of my favorites and I include it almost always in my workouts. The cool thing is that you can also make it easier via bending your legs. Try to bring your chest as close as possible to the bar. The next one is the chin-up. In calisthenics, the amount of biceps exercises is quite limited. But the chin-up is for sure one of the best exercises you can do for your biceps. But only if you do it right. I made a video once about the most common pull-up mistakes, so check it out if you want. The next exercise is a very simple one, Superman pulls. With pulling up your legs, you can put additional stress on your back. Important is to do this exercise slowly. The next exercise is a killer for your shoulders and your upper back, skin the cat. Very important, grab the bar tightly. It already happened a couple of times that I didn't grab it tightly and I almost fell on my face. And from that height, you don't want that. And the last in the pull section is, of course, the regular pull-up. Most of the time you do not need any super complicated variations. The simplest exercises are often the best. To maximize your gains, go down slowly. And now we come to your legs and core. Squats, or better explosive squats, put a lot of stress on your leg muscles. From hamstrings to quads, everything's engaged. To be honest, I hate doing squats and leg exercises in general, but it's important to do them from time to time, unfortunately. The next one is one of my favorites, hip raises. Well, you raise your hips. What else can I say? It engages your core a lot, and if you want to top it, do the bridge, but don't expect to be able to hold it too long. It's more intensive than it looks. Next one, lateral squats. Also not much to add to this one. For sure a great exercise in preparation for the pistol squat, if you want to learn it. The next one is the side plank push-up. Nor a push-up, nor a plank, this exercise focuses on your side muscles. For the human flag, for example, an absolute must-do exercise. Even though it may look quite easy and boring, it's actually quite intense. Just try it yourself. And the last of this section is the jackknife. Intensive for your legs, intensive for your core, and also intensive for your abs. You also need a little bit of flexibility. Almost a full body exercise which you should not skip in your workout. A slight variation of that would be the swimmer. And not completely static exercise, but it goes into that direction. And with that we come to the static exercises. I personally love training static exercises. I think it's just so much fun. But it can be quite monotonous. The first one is the tuck front lever hold. Here it's important that your arms are 100% straight. Your legs are bent and you try to have your hips and your shoulders at around the same level. Obviously, the preparation for the front lever. The next one is the tucked L-sit. The normal L-sit is for sure not a beginner exercise as it's quite intense. But the tuck version is doable, especially if you have some kind of elevation. The best would be to use something like parallettes. The next is one I talk a lot about, and that's the frog hold. The frog hold needs strength and coordination, that's why I love this one. And you can do many cool variations with it. As I started breakdancing, that was one of my very first moves, so I kind of have a special connection to it. The next exercise is the one arm, one leg hold. Here, coordination and hip strength is what you need. There are many moves where you need a lot of coordination and balance, like for example the handstand or handstand push-ups. Include this in your workout and enjoy muscle soreness the next day at its best. The next exercise is the elbow lever. In my personal opinion, a move which is not too difficult. And especially easily, safe and fast to learn. But quite intensive on your wrists. If you want to learn it, check out this tutorial. And a last bonus exercise, the tucked dragon flag. A killer exercise which will engage your upper and lower body. Especially when you do the dragon flag tucked, it's absolutely doable. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed it and I hope that you include some of these exercises into your next workout. Don't forget, always be safe and make it fun. If you got the basic exercises, add variations and then proceed to the next step. Wish you much luck and success, don't forget to subscribe for more tutorials, stay healthy and see you next time.